Oh, chocolate.
Ooh, nice. Okay, so class of pupils were asked how many bars of chocolate they eat each day. The results are shown in this frequency table. Okay, if you're eating 6 chocolate bars, I think you have a problem.
That's an addiction.
Yeah. So I'm going to first put this data in my calculator. So I'm going to go to Stat, Edit. Okay, let's clear out the list.
Right. And Mr. Song's clearing the list, he's not deleting the list. If you delete the list, it will disappear forever. So make sure you clear the list.
Okay. Oh, you can bring it back, right? You can go.
You gotta reset. It's
Yeah.
pain in the.
So 1, 2, 4, 5, and 6. Uh-oh.
Alright, we can catch that at the bottom. And the number of pupils in this instance is the frequency. You gotta enter. And there you have 4, 9, 8, good. And again, we'll let the calculator do the heavy lifting, so to speak.
Okay. Go to Stat, calculate, 1 var stat, and nice. List is L1 and frequency is in L2.
It will always default to that, even though you could, if you wanted to, put information in L3 and L5. It's up to you. But more often than not, you will probably follow with the L1, L2 convention.
Right. So there you go. Number of pupils, if you add up all the number of pupils, you will get 29. Right, so it would be n equals 29. The mode, we can't find the mode in the stat here, but we can look at the frequency table and see that 9 people ate 1 bar of chocolate. So that would be your mode.
So the the most frequently eaten number of bars of chocolate is 1.
And I'll just write C, the mean. In your calculator, it's the x bar, the very first number, 1.93. Okay, and the median, remember the 5-number summary is at the bottom, and the median is right there, 2.
What's that Q1 mean?
Q1 is the lower quartile, or 25th percentile.
Okay.
So that is the same thing as Q1, and it's 1. The range, how do you find the range?
So the range is the maximum value minus the minimum value, and they haven't been as tricky this way because your minimum value is 0. There are 4 pupils that don't eat chocolate, and the maximum is 6. So 6 minus 0 is 6 to create the range.
Okay, the IQR, the interquartile range, is the upper quartile minus the lower quartile. It tells you the range of middle 50%. So Q3 minus Q1. And that's 3 minus 1, which is 2. And it says, draw a box and whisker plot for this data.
Okay. So we could take it from the 5-number summary and then check it with the calculator.
Okay.
And our scale will need to go from 0 up to 6.
Oh, okay, here. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
And then we put our whisker, our lower 25% of the data goes from the minimum value to the lower quartile, which is 1. So we put our what we call a whisker there. And the median is exactly over the 2. The upper quartile over the 3, and that creates our nice box. So the middle 50% of data entries lie between 1 and 3.
And our maximum value is 6. And that creates a long whisker there.
Super. A couple tips when you do the box and whisker plot. Sometimes your quartiles, median, or max and min do not fall exactly over values as nicely as they did here with 0, 1, 2, 3, and 6. So then usually I write up above those points, up above here, here, here. I put the actual values of the entries. This one's quite clear, but if you want the examiner to be certain that you know what you're doing, that's something that helps them understand that you know what you're doing.
Should we do a box and whisker using the calculator as well?
Sure, I think that's
Alright.
that's a good idea.
So we go to stat plot, and the first one. Right now it's on histogram or bar graph, so I'm going to go down here to box and whisker plot, enter, and already x-list is L1 and frequency is in L2. So I'm going to graph it.
Okay, do you want to adjust your window first?
Ooh, let's do that. So let's go from -1, because our lowest value is at 0, so I want to see this whisker. So I'm going to go from -1 to, let's say, 7.
In a box plot, do you care about the height?
We don't, because where the box plot is doesn't tell us anything about this data. So I don't care about the y value, and we can graph it.
Nice.
There you go.
Good.
Yeah.
That's it, eh?
Yep. Bye, guys.